You hear people telling you, without a plan, you won't succeed. So I'm going to show you right now how you can build a plan for social media in order to achieve the goal that you want. Here's a full note. Plan for success on social media. Boom. We're going to pick one platform. We're going to pick Instagram, let's say. So first thing is, what is your goal? Right? You have big goals, and you have, well, it's actually not a goal, it's actually a milestone. What is your big milestone? Because once, let's say you want to make $1 million, once you made $1 million, you don't want to stop there, of course. It's a milestone. What is your big milestone? And then milestone. So first thing, what is your big milestone? Right? The one doesn't have to be like the ultimate thing, the one that you see. So for example, it could be to make a film of mine. It is to make $1 million a month, because $1 million a month per month. Boom. Now here's the thing: this can change, right? I can either change platform. I can have like start a new, like have a better opportunity business and all that sort of stuff, of course. But it's just the direction. Boom. Next thing now is going to be the next milestone that you have like close to myself, right? So for example, what could be your milestones? It will be, for example, the first one. I usually write 3. First one will be let's see, 5 or first client, $5,000 in 30 days, and the next one will be 10. $10,000 in 30 days. The reason I say 30 days is because the month fluctuates. It's not like a salary, right? So it's like every 30 days you start back from scratch, and let's see how far you go in 30 days. And so every day, every 30 days, every month, it's going to be different. Right? When people say like I make $700,000 a month, it's not they make $700,000 a month. It's they make like either made $700,000 in the last 30 days, so they made $700,000 in the last 30 days, or they made consistently 720, 719, 750, boom, 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 like this. These are the first milestones. Now, what we're gonna, so you have also, of course, a couple things like, you know, your target audience, you know, your, you someone have a direction, like, of like how you can get those clients. Now we're going to make the plan as number 1 is going to be actions, plan, then there's going to be this content strategy, and then there will be the content pillars. Boom. Those 3 things. We are on Instagram, IG, boom. Let's make it look good. IG, action. We'll put this afterwards. Action. So for example, my actions on Instagram are I post 1 reel a day, 3 carousels a week, and stories were the thing where I should like dial in more. And so now, if I'll make a plan right now, which I already planned, so I'm gonna do like stories every day, 2, 3 days. Every 1, 2, 3 days. Boom. These are a couple actions here I can do. Now I can do other things also, as I can do 100 outbounds a day. Right, you know, it's like you want to look at your strategy. When I used to do 100 outbounds a day, then I switched to 20 to 30 outbounds a day because I had different strategy, which were more quality, more research, and it takes more time. So I do 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, and I got back to 100 outbounds a day. And now right now I saw like last week I stopped because I knew that's not my new. So my old strategy though. So my first one would give me one call a day, which is fine. But I was looking for booking more calls. So I changed my strategy completely, and I got to like the 20, 30, and this got me no call books, no calls, no book calls. I switched to another one, which is the one I could like do again 100 hours a day, and this one got me no book calls. So now I stopped last week to focus on to focus on changing my outbound strategy so I can then dial back in. Most people talking about like that 20, 30 outbounds a day, like 10, 20 outbounds a day is ideal because then you're getting more high quality, and I can understand this. This is what I'm searching on right now, so then I can take back on the outbounds with a new strategy. So you might wonder why don't take back the strategy where it books me one call a day. It's because I dedicate that time to searching and learning. So I have right now, so those things now I can also put nothing you can do as actions on Instagram is you can do like engagement. So for example, when you comment on the other people's posts, if you don't do it fast, you can do like over 100 comments a day, you can do whatever you want. But if you do like fast, what I used to do is like I used to challenge myself to do as fast as possible, put up some emojis, stuff like this. I used to do as fast as possible. I took like 75 comments in like 10 minutes, and I stopped at 75 because at 75 then the Instagram thinks that you're a robot. So if you do it that fast, like let's say you want to do now 100 comments a day, 100 engagements a day, this helps you get more followers, more clients, and more traffic and more views, and you can build a connection with this. And I'd say another thing you can do that's valuable is PM, say 4 people a day that are in your niche. To network, to talk with them. You're not going to network with them like that, because usually those people you see them like you meet them like that. It just like happens to like you see their post, you engage in them, they send you DM stuff like this. But those things you can ask them a couple questions, you can learn about them, you can maybe build some connections, network also with them. Like depends on the times. You can like build some, you can like help each other out. You can also create some group engagement. I remember I was that would have been messed up, but there was a guy who added me to a group engagement, and I was like, oh nice, thank you. There was like 10 people there. And I think he was mass outbound DMing people, because after a couple of days there were like 50 people in there. And when I got to 50, I was like, I just posted, and I just like didn't thought about like posting my post in there, because it would be like looking like a bit like, oh hey, I'm just new, like my post. It's weird. But then I went into the group, and there was 50 people in there, and it like grew every day. It got into 100, but when I got to like around 50s, started to have like loads of problem. And the man of the group wasn't there anymore. Other people were starting another group and say, hey, join this group, oh my god. And I was like, oh, posting my post, like, oh, nobody cares about your post. And like, you know, starts some massive arguments, things with Jews and all that sort of stuff, right? Like, but it wasn't arguments actually. It was like the same thing Mike Tyson talks about. People are too comfortable with saying whatever they want on the internet because nobody's being punched in the face. And that was the exact thing. Everybody's so comfortable talking. And the worst thing is that these were like the creators. Like on Instagram, there's like this thing, a creator, Nassim, creator this, creator that. But on this thing, you see their face. They share a lot of information about themselves. Imagine if I don't think that before an insult, someone's gonna like take a flight, go to that city, go or hate someone, right? But for a random insult on the internet, of course not. But it's like he's in the same city as you. He sees you one day. It's like, oh, are you Prince? Are you creator like Hassan, the creator? Creator John or creator Olivier, or are you creator like whatever name it is, right? Are you creator this? Yes. Bam. See me laughing, but well, you can create an engagement group, but you have to be really like. But at the same time, like, when I get to 50 stuff like that, right? People didn't care about anymore about who invited them. Right? I didn't remember who. Like after like a couple days, I didn't remember who invited. I had to go into the group because also we didn't have a little big conversation. We had like he was like, oh hey, I do my CSO. You're a creator, coach, you're posting content. Do you want to join my group of engagement? So yeah, sure. And yeah, those are the actions you can do. I can do right now for the content strategy. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm laying out everything that I know, everything that's in my brain. Then afterwards, the second step is going to be to look at my goal and reverse engineer it. My content strategy. So I have my usual content strategy. It's just 4 steps, so 4 points. I think I've broken it down in another video. I did it actually, yes, on the YouTube channel. Kind of make it look good. Cool. So I have go like this. 1. Growth content. It'll be like value content, which is also kind of like attracts attention. It's not going to go deep in the details. It's not right here. We want to attract attention. I break it all down in the other YouTube video. You can check my YouTube channel. I think it's called content strategy, something like this. And another one, it's authority content. Or deep content, right? Value content, nurturing content. Essentially, it's like this is where you go now. You attract your audience. Now they're going to see more of your content. You're going to go deep into your knowledge, right? So they can see like your how do you call this, your authority, right? They're going to follow you. They're going to want to buy from you. See, oh, it's amazing. Right? What is he does for paying? Right? I want to take his coaching. I want to learn how to apply it. And number 3 is personal content. Boom. Now on the other video strategy, there is other content strategy. There is a 4th point, which is sales content. The sales content here. Sales content. This is when you're selling on your reels, but now it has somewhat shifted to not selling the reels, and instead I sell in the stories. Stories. Boom. Not in the content anymore. Not in the content anymore. We can still watch other videos. It doesn't change much. It's just that on the sales content, what I do is I use authority or personal contents, and I just put on call to action at the end. And you can still sell in the content. I just use the sales content as for something else. As for it's going to be more authority content, right, where I share a freebie. So call to action, freebies, free product. I give away free products. And you have like and you can create like 1 to 3 new free products. A lot. You have like 3 free products turning and 3 free products turning. And have create, let's say 3 to 6. 6 is a lot, right? Let's say 3 to 5 new free product a month. 5 is a lot. Let's say more 3. 3 is a good, well, 3 to 5 actually. Especially because you're still a beginner, right? Like around $0 to $10,000. The sales content, you can just remove it. And essentially, the just call to action is going to change. Instead of follow, instead of a comment, like engaging for this or that, it's going to be call to action for free product. This is the content strategy. Now for the it's not done. For that stage that you are right here, we're getting your first client, right? We're going to room 0 to 10,000. The same thing is 50% of growth content. Then it's going to be 30% authority content and 20% personal content. On X, it's not the same thing. On X, you can, for example, on the same day have authority, growth, personal content, loads of them. Right? There's some people, they post like, they tweet like 20, 30 times a day. And on Instagram, it's not the same thing. So on Twitter, you can, like, for example, I know, for example, on Twitter, I post. So right now, I've been posting less, but I post usually around 3 to 8 times a day. And when I post 3 to 8 times a day, I have like, middle will be, let's say, 5. On the 5, I have like 3 value, 2 personal, and on the 3 value, I have 1 that is long. Right, so because right now I'm more to the growth point. But even the growth ones can be really valuable because I can show you right now. Cut between like when you say before you get to their message until here. So like when you get connected. There you go. So right here, for example, this one is the growth content, because like it talks about like, the way it's phrasing is like it's not like really something dialed in. Like something dialed in would be something like where is it? For example, right here. This is more growth content, controversial business take, online business in real work. And this is a more dialed in one. We can still grow it. Traders like those are different purposes, right? They still work good for attracting people and all that sort of stuff. So for example, those short ones, they nurture people, right? So you can make your hooks more appealing by using peak words, alarming, quick, explosive, but also attract people. Right? So like the short ones are easier to read and they're easier to, so then it's easier to read, easier to consume, so it's easier to like then look, okay, cool, nice, that's a nice tweet, I'm gonna check his profile and boom, boom, boom. It goes on from there. But on Instagram, it's more like like a newsletter, right? You post 1 to 4 times a day. I post 1 time a day. So when I post carousels, and I post like when I post those yeah. So when you post those reels, it's more like you post like an email, right? It's like when something is somewhat elaborate, right? You post some value. So it acts more like a Instagram, like a newsletter. So use those bullets that you have. It's like more with more like more work into it, right? Put more work to those bullets that you have on Instagram because you don't have that much bullets, essentially like X or stuff like that. Or like Facebook is the same thing. Then you have TikTok. And TikTok you can post loads of it, a bit less than X, but still. So I have right now my content strategy, and I post 1 time a day. I have everything that actions that I have to do. Now I'm going to go to content pillars. For content pillars, I have so I know what I personally usually do. I know my target audience, and then I know a couple of problems with me, and I go down into those ones. So I don't have really have pillars, but yeah, if I should have pillars, which is good to get content. It's good to have direction. Maybe one in the sales, so sales calls, sales. I want to be content creation. Another one would be offer building. Another one would be personal branding. We go 3 to 5 pillars, right? From with the sales ratio. Right, for sales, I go like sub pillars. 3 sub pillars would be sales calls, DM, conversation, and another one would be like sales content, which includes stories and sales content, emails, and all that sort of stuff. Content creation, it'll be content strategy. It will be so content creation in general, right? And then the last one would be like emails, running emails. This doesn't have to. This gives you good ideas what to follow. Fast, get quick ideas. Offer building. It'll be like I'll put more systems / backend business. I go like that. Boom, boom. Offer building. Client retention. And delivery. Right, I have a couple of ideas, but essentially this right now, so I see this one, this is something really down there, right? You have people like, I help people go from 0 to $5,000 per month. People who go from R and 0 are going to be more attracted by those ones, but if you want to get those $3,000 to get them to $5,000 per month, I talk more about those ones. But they already have a couple of clients. They don't know how to retain them. They don't have a proper offer. They can sell every single time. Like that sells on a higher rate. They don't know how to deliver exactly their offer. For example, they have accountability problems. They have they don't showing up to the sales call, to the coaching calls. They don't have the systems in place to make it comfortable for them and the clients to deliver. Now looking to a personal brand, it will be for example as a strategy, right? So strategy to apply personal content, and it'll be newsletter. Boom. You go 3 to 5 pillars. Now you have your pillars, and you have all those things. Cool. Now you can look at it. Would I reach my goal with that? If I keep on posting, like if I post one reel a day, I will grow. Those will be good to nurture. I'll post stories I can build my personal brand with this. When about today will be good for me to close my first clients. I have 100 engagements, so I'm going to help me grow even faster. I can network with people, sell the stories, boom, boom. Call to action, free products. I can nurture them with that. Okay, nice. And 3 free products turning, create 3 to 5 new per month. My content strategy is good. My content pillars are good. I know what to post. Nice. Now, come here. My goal, milestone 1. Milestone 1. Get my first. I haven't eaten today. First client. It's really good. I'm going to a marriage in tomorrow, and know how we eat marriage. So I'm fasting for today because tomorrow I'm going to a marriage, so I can eat good at the marriage. Right? Amazing. It's in Poland marriage. Loads of food to try. And when you don't eat, also you have loads of time to work. It's like you don't waste time to cook, think, work, clean. None of that. I usually eat one meal at the end of the day. if I eat like if I, for example, now I'm on bulk, if I eat some, so I eat something a little bit more, and when I do them, it's like I either stack them all in one meal, and I kill myself. I fire myself with all the food, or what I do is I eat some other simple thing like yogurt and like pistachios, something like this, with some compote, like a apple thing, right? Apple mousse, right? I know. And then I put dark chocolate in, and I'm done. Or I put on eggs and bread, and done. You put on when you do eggs. I've never seen French people do this. I only see like Lebanese people do this. When you cook eggs, right, that's like in the pan, you take a piece of bread, like baguette, for example, whatever bread you have. It's just like, because it shouldn't be the Lebanese bread, because the Lebanese bread is too thin, and well, actually the thick one is fine, right? But you want to take like a piece of bread, and you just start to like whisk the eggs with it. And you salt the eggs, of course, you pepper them if you want. Boom, boom, boom. You just whisk them, and you make like scrambled eggs with it. Not to make it heavy, just like quickly like this. The bread is going to be full of eggs. Then you make a little space for it in the pan. You just put it in, and you just like cook it with it. It's going to be a bit like crusty. You eat it, and this is the best thing ever. Unmatchable. Unbeatable. I don't care what I order. This is the best food ever you're going to try in your life. And I'm not kidding about it. I'm not kidding about it. Whatever. This is the best food ever. Right? And what you do with the eggs is you put on some yogurt, so like hard yogurt, right? Put some yogurt on the side, a little salt, a little bit of oil, and then you put on some avocado if you want. Salt, oil, make some good guacamole with it. You put some little lemon in it. You take the Lebanese bread, doing like the flat one, right? Lebanese bread. Take the Lebanese bread, and you have the best meal of your life. There's a couple of Lebanese bread, right? It's like this is like this. This is not those ones that we look for. Those ones exactly. Those ones are monstrous. There's other ones that is like it's like someone like that, but it's not this whole thing. It's just a circle, simple. This one's amazing too. Right? This one thing can do with the egg, so it's like turn them in. The baguette is amazing because then it's like baguette has some hole in the bread. It just the egg just goes in there, and it's amazing. A little different. Right? This is like some of the mountain bread they do, but here Turkish bread. It's mostly Turkish. I think it's Turkish. Turkish bread. Got this one, no. No. Flat bread. Or Arabic Arabic bread. It's like something like this, but really, it's like thin, really thin. It's the Lebanese bread. Unbeatable, unmatchable, unthinkable, unfathomable. Anyway, getting back to it. Here's your first milestone, getting my first client. So how you can get your first client? Right, so you go from getting your first client to where you are right now. The way you're gonna get your first client is by number one, sales calls. So do you have now? Here's another thing. Good idea. We have your system to get clients. Here's I'm sharing my system. My system I have like so. Number one is on Instagram. It's engagement. Then content creation. Then there's going to be DM conversation. Then it's the 7-hour rule. 7-hour rule is like, I think I broke it. I'm not sure I broke it on the YouTube channel. When sales calls, it's essentially a rule that states that someone to become a lifetime fan of your brand has to watch 7-hour worth of your content, and so you can squeeze it into shorter, like 10-30 minutes. It's not going to have same effect as 7 hours, but you can squeeze it, have a bigger effect in 30 minutes if you are posting, showing them really high value content. Number one. Number two is they're going to be more be closer to you, right? So what you do, you show a couple of videos of what you do before you go into a sales call, and then you can it'll be easier for you to close the call. This is a system that I personally use. So engagement, I engage with people, content creation, DM conversation, 7-hour rule, sales call delivery. Look at my first client. So you get the first client, it goes through sales call. Then I have right here. So before the sales call, you book the call. So do you have a DM conversation script? If you don't, here's one you can use. So DM conversation script. Right, it's a quick plan. That is number one. We're going to go into the first message. If you're doing outbound, it's going to have to be hooking one. First message. Then you're going to build a report quickly, right? Not some big talk, like 2-3 questions a maximum. Build a report. Go towards the topic, and what I mean is like not go dig into the topic directly. You want to go towards the topic. As like, oh, I see you have online business. When you just started it, boom, 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 like this, right? You want to be clear with what you have. You know what you want. Don't make them waste their time. Be sharp, bam, directly. You know what you want. They know also what you're into. They see your account, right? They get a DM of someone that they're talking with, and at least it's gonna take like 3 seconds maybe to check your account. They see on it sales coach, or they see on it like fitness coach. I help this person do this, or I help that amount of people. If you want this, DM this, and you come and say, hey, hello, how you doing? Right? Oh, I see you do fitness. Oh, that's nice. They know where you're going. Go towards the topic, and now you go ask what is their goal, their situation, ask their current the roadblock. So what is block meant to get to there? Propose. Boom. So essentially, get a first message, build a report. The discussion is fast and have to be long. Some discussion will take a couple of days because they don't reply so fast. You don't have to because if you have a big conversation with them, it's just going to be weird and waste of time, and you also don't have this because also use those people on your clients, right? It can take some days because you exchange a couple of messages per day, but it doesn't have to be a long conversation. Go towards the topic, ask what the 90-day goal is, then ask about the current situation, ask the roadblock, and propose them for the call. So the roadblock is your opportunity to propose the call, because now they want to go here, they are here, and there's something blocking in between two, and you know what it is. You know you can help them because you got there, and ask them what is the thing is blocking you between two. They say maybe, oh, my problem is I don't know what to train, or I don't know how to. If you're a relationship coach, I don't know how to talk to girls. So, okay, well, I've got this result. Maybe I can share you some insights on the call. I had one of my clients get this result. Maybe I have helped one of my clients get this results. Maybe I can share you some insights on the call. They say yes, and so now you have like a small discussion about it, right? If they say no, you can ask them, oh, the problem, why is that? You can handle this thing. You can handle that with their concerns. Propose to the call and get them on a call. Now you have now you're going through the sales call. Boom. So before that, now there is content creation. So the content creation, we have the content strategy, we have the content pillars, engagement, we know what to do. Okay, so are you going to get your first client like this? Boom. So you get your first you get to sales call BM. Now it's going to be how to do it. This is a plan, right? This is for get your first client. What do you do to get your first $5,000 per month? You repeat the same process. This is no complex. This is like there is no different thing. You repeat the same process, right? You get 10,000. You repeat the same process. You just get better at it. You just do more. And the core of success is like it goes like that, right? I know, like I'm gonna try right here. It goes like that. Here you have no results. You get one bit of success, and it goes a little bit more. And you have like some boom, and here you get like loads of results in a small amount of time. So now you have everything you do to get up 10,000 per month, $10,000 in 30 days. You repeat the same process. You delegate, but the system is the same. You have the same. Maybe you can change content pillars. Some of the content strategy goes to 40%, it goes to 60%. You know what you go see what you do. You see from data. You start do this, and you get data, and then you know which angle to go. If, for example, the outbound messaging doesn't work, change it. If you get loads of views but no calls, no calls, it's maybe because your content is not attractive, like it's not giving them giving a reason to talk on to get a call with you, or because your DMs are not. You gotta get better at DMs. Maybe it's because you get sales calls, we don't close them. You gotta get better sales calls. You see those data like this. I hope that video is useful for you, and I'll see you next time.